Cualquier bateador que no sea Francisco.
¿Estás de curva? Slider. No, paso. No tiene nada de eso. Oíste, no tiene nada de curva acá. No tiene nada de la hora no.
Nice pitch.
Hughes, the 5'10 sophomore from Norman, Oklahoma, plays at the University of Oklahoma. No count here to Tommy Hughes. Middle the infield pitch in the middle, 2 double play depth. Roberts and Conti, the double play combination up the middle. Brown takes a couple miles an hour off that fastball, but it still eludes the strike zone, 1-0. Brown comes set, checks the runner at first base. Now kicks up and the fastball is lifted toward the catcher's glove. Brown will squeeze it and the count 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Runner at first base. Pickoff move to first. Nothing doing. Tommy Hughes is 0 for 2 on the day. He walked in the 6th inning. Fly ball to right field. Green will come over, camp under it to make the play. Can of corn for the right fielder, Logan Green. Tommy Hughes is retired. A fly out to right. The hard-hitting Eric Hamilton, now the batter. He's 0 for 3 this evening at Muzzy Field. Fastball, inside corner, call the strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Hamilton. Curveball just barely misses inside. Crowd wanted that one. They were not giving it. A ball and a strike. A ball, a strike, and an out. Brown comes set, and the fastball grounded to Roberts. Fields on the big hop, short throw to first or second for 1, And the throw to first base skips underneath the glove of the first baseman, Austin Chauvin. Good job by Jimmy Brown to run down the line and back up the first baseman to be there for the backup. He picks it up, and Hamilton's forced to stay at first base. So Eric is over at first base, reaching for the second time in as many innings with the fielder's choice. Justin Mornhart, the catcher, now bats. One ball and no strikes. Brown working in relief for Adam Goss, who got out of a pinch in the 6th inning. They give way to Brown for the 7th. There's a man on first base and 2 outs as there's a ground ball to Conti. He fields and empties the can. Tyler Roberts awaits the Pearl at second base. Pittsfield is down, and it's stretch time at Muzzy Field. Middle of the 7th, and this is Bristol Blues baseball. So Gallagher heads out to the mound for the 2nd inning. Jared really struggled with control in the first, giving up 2 runs and 3 walks. Walked in a run in the top of the 1st inning, and the 9-hole hitter, Connor Bowick, will stand into bat. Lefty on lefty matchup between Gallagher and Bowick. He shows bunt and takes the first pitch fastball outside corner, 0-1. The left-handed hitting third baseman will swing through the 0-1 fastball. Gallagher up in the count, 0-2. So the lefty now working right smack dab in the center of the slab on the mound. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Gallagher picks up his 3rd strikeout of the day. And the lineup rolls over for the shortstop, Joey Pena. Pena 0 for 1 on the day. He did reach first base after striking out and came around to score the first run of this afternoon's ballgame. First pitch of the 2nd at bat. Curveball looked to maximize the top of the strike zone, but the umpire calls it a strike, 0-1. Pena takes a deep breath, couldn't quite believe that one. Stands back in and awaits an 0-1 fastball that he rifles down the left field line, kicks up off the old press box, out of play it goes. No balls and 2 strikes. So Gallagher finding his stuff here in the 2nd inning, striking out the 1st and 2nd batters. So Pena strikes out for the 2nd time in as many at-bats, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Mac Daniel Singleton. Singleton hitting .310 for the Navigators, grounded out to 2nd, his first time up here at Muzzy Field. Lefty on lefty matchup. Half-hearted swing there by Singleton. Count is 0-1. Gallagher with a complete 180 so far from the 1st to the 2nd innings. Misses up in the zone with that curveball, a ball and a strike. The count here to the left fielder. This one lifted in the air, up and out of play. It'll go, a ball and 2 strikes. Gallagher in the windup, the 1-2 pitch. misses away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gallagher kicks and deals. Fastball just misses. Jimmy Brown thought it caught the bottom of the zone. He was halfway to the dugout. Thought that would be the 3rd strikeout in the inning. It is called a ball, and the count now 3-2. So Gallagher's 3-2 pitch is rifled in toward the dish, and it's a grounder up the middle. Conti fields, throws on the run, and Chauvin picks it, but is called safe at first base. So an infield single for Mac Daniels Singleton, and that'll bring up Jordan Roper. Roper had the lone hit in the first inning for the Navigators. A single past the outstretched glove of the Blues diving third baseman Jimmy Titus. Navs now have 2 hits as Singleton picks one up here in the top half of the 2nd inning. Man on first base and 2 outs. Gallagher coming set. He'll kick up the leg, and the first pitch is one of the off-speed variety, pounding the hands on the inner third, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled down the right field line, out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Gallagher way ahead of Jordan Roper. Roper places college ball at Marist, along with Bristol Blue left fielder Frankie Gregoire. No balls and 2 strikes. The pitch heads toward the dish, and Jordan Roper will swing right through it. Gallagher strikes out the side here in the top half of the 2nd. Bottom 2 coming up next. This is Bristol Blues baseball.